All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the pro level. You guys ready to see some great fights? These next bouts are going to be a little longer, 3 5-minute fights. And away we go. Kirk Washington to the cage. Two.
All right, as we see Kirk Washington coming out to the cage, Jamie Varner had a chance to meet him at the weigh-ins last night. Meaning business coming in. You can see he's a physical specimen. He lost in this cage last time out to Joe Gelati at 185, and he was a little bit heavier than Gelati in that fight, but he's very athletic, outstanding athlete. As a matter of fact, just gassed a little bit in that Gelati fight, and Gelati was able to take advantage of it to get the win, but Washington is a very good fighter.
He looks tough. I mean, you see this guy, he's a physical specimen, but he's going to have his hands full. Matt the Thunder from down under, Frincu.
Another AZ Combat Sports guy at 21 years old, 6'1", 183, kickboxer with a 4-1 record, Jamie, coached by Trevor Lally. He's from Gold Coast, Australia. But again, when an AZ Combat Sports fighter steps into the cage, you know he's ready because these guys bring their guys along the right way. They're not going to put him in there before they're ready. You know he's going to be technically sound and he's going to be able to do multiple things.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we've been saying Arizona Combat Sports a lot, but they had 6 guys on this card. I mean, they were a third of this fight card. So, tough kickboxer, yes. And iron sharpens iron. He trains with tough guys all the time. I mean, he trains with the guy fighting for the welterweight strap tonight. Raylan Davis is a regular training partner of his. Clifford Starks, John Moraga, of course, there. Mitch, who fought earlier and won his fight in the first round. I mean, there's a lot of tough guys out of that gym. And he's just another physical specimen. Great kickboxer, trained in Thailand, trained in Australia, decided to make the move over to MMA, and he picked a great school in Arizona Combat Sports.
And I don't think I've ever met a guy from Australia who's not tough.
I don't know, something from being down under just makes you a little bit tougher, I guess. But great kickboxers, a lot of good striking out there. John Wayne Parr, famous kickboxer, won multiple world titles in kickboxing, also from Australia. I see a lot of big things happening tonight for this kid, but first stop, Kirk Washington. He's got to step into this cage, put this guy down, and just go forward from there.
Kirk Washington and Matt Frincu getting ready to get it going here on the pro portion of the card. We've got 4 championship bouts coming your way. Let's go up to Rockin' Rick Reyes.
For the first pro fight on our card, these are the principals. On my left, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the plaid trunks. Coming to us from Han Mi Kwang Tang Sudo, out of Phoenix, Arizona. He is 5'8", 191 pounds. He has an even record of 1 win, 1 loss. Please welcome Kirk Washington. Washington. His opponent on my right is sponsored by Caliente Graphics and Design. He is 6'1". He's very short. Very short. Sorry. 6'1" tall, 183 pounds. Coming to us from Gold Coast, Australia, he fights out of AZ Combat Sports. With a record of 4 wins, 1 loss, he is Matt the Thunder from down under, Frincu. Once again, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Third man in the cage, Mr. Flores.
Kirk Washington and Matthew Frincu. Washington in the plaid shorts and Frincu in the black with the red writing. Just about to get started. Chris Flores in the cage. Jamie, these two guys going at it here in the Rage in the Cage middleweight division, and they're trading blows quickly. Frincu slipped on the kick and now takes Washington down.
Yeah, I can tell Trevor Lally really likes this kid. Probably sees a little bit of himself in it. Trevor was a kickboxer by nature, and oh, wow.
Oh, he drops Washington with a left, and this one might be over.
This fight's
Washington's
over.
in big trouble.
That was a hard right
Frincu all over him, and it's all done. Just like that.
Nice right
Matt
hand.
Frincu shows us the thunder from down under.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I said, Trevor likes this guy. He's a very talented kickboxer, and that right hand, that was devastating right hand. I mean, Kirk Washington turned his back on him. You should never turn your back on an opponent anytime during the fight.
Let's take a look at the replay. He's got that long build, looks like a CB Dalloway almost with that build. Another Arizona fighter here, an ASU wrestler, as Matthew Frincu doing damage to Washington from the get-go after this takedown.
So he got the body lock takedown, looking to posture up and punch. Got to the half guard, got to the mount, tried taking the back, slipped off, and then just started landing shots. And then you see Washington just turning his back. He had a great angle. I mean, Matthew is just the more talented fighter here tonight.
Almost could have stopped it there as Frincu ends it early in round one. Let's go up to Rockin' Rick Reyes for the decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 26 seconds in the very first round. Your winner by TKO, fighting out of the blue corner, Matt the Thunder from Down Under, Frincu from Arizona Combat Sports.